What is money? Where's the money?
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be
All right,
broke.
look, family. Now, look, you want to stick around, you want to cut to the end of the video, you can cut to the end of the video. But what I'm about to get into right now is first we got to just go over some very, very, very basic things about this day and age and time. So the new credit, the new money, but more specifically, let's talk about the old credit or the old money system. All right, so sometimes what we have to do is just take a step back and go read some definitions and stuff like that. So I did a video, I think I did a live maybe last week, and I talked about how, you know, we had gold and silver. You know, one time we was bartering, then we get gold and silver, then eventually gold and silver was backed by these silver certificates, and eventually we got to the point where we started using these Federal Reserve notes. That's pretty much me monopoly money, but you know, and then we got accustomed to that. So when people hear the term cryptocurrency or fintech or something of that nature, or digital money, they get a little scared and get a little worried, and they get a little unsure about it. But I just challenge you. I ask you a question. What is credit? Okay. What is money? All right. These systems were put in place, and guess what happens when we get acclimated to these systems? You know, either you get accustomed to the system and you let the system is gonna take advantage of you, or you learn how to move and shift and pivot with the system. So we're in this day and age where it's like it's good for us to get acclimated with different things, because we're just living in a different time. Unless you take the time out to do something different with your own community or a group of people, which can be done if you with some people who are like-minded and really out here really want to do something and change. But you know, with our people, that's very, very challenging to do. But anyway, let's not even get in that. Let's just really get into this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just read two definitions for you. Okay. No matter of fact, I'm gonna read three definitions for you, and then I'm gonna get into how you can get this up to $10,000 credit card dealing with today's monetary system. Now, all right. I hate how I can't be getting that snap right. Hold on. Left snap better than the right. All right, let's get it right here. So what I did is I just looked up a simple definition, and this is just off Google, okay? But I want you to pay attention to a couple things. All right, so if I look at the definition of money, what is money? Where's the money? All right, we looking at that. All right, money, a current medium of exchange in the form of coins and banknotes, collectively. Okay. Then they got how you use it. But never just read the first sentence. Go down and read some other sentences. So even right here, you see formal sums of money, plural, noun, money, plural nouns. Okay, that's cool. But look at this part right here. The assets, property, and resources owned by someone or something. Wealth. Okay, so that's telling me that assets could be money, property could be money, resources could be money, and ultimately all those things combined equals wealth. All right. So, all right, now let's not even stop there. Let's look at this definition that pops up from Wikipedia. I know some people feel some type of way about Wikipedia, but you know how everything works. But look, sometimes it just has some real information. Money is an item or verifiable record that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services and repayment of debts such as taxes in a particular country or socioeconomic context. Very powerful right there. Did your perception of money change, or did you comprehend? Let me read it one more time for the people in the back. Money is an item or verifiable record, maybe if you can't see what I'm highlighting, that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services and repayment of debts such as taxes in a particular country or socioeconomic context. So that goes to show you that money is not just these little green dollars that you used to like. Oh, that's what money is. Nah, these are things that hold value that you can exchange. You know what I mean? For, and hold some type of value. All right, assets, and you see it right here: assets, property, resources. You see it right here: things that can be accepted as payment of goods, service, repayments of debts, taxes. Okay, so anything could be money. It's just like we do this all the time. Like, say, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me and my kinfolk back in the day, brothers, cousins, whatever. Like, you know, my people used to be the plug in Korea, right? And used to get them throwbacks because that's what they used to make. They, you know, for you folks in the military or whoever done been over there, you know, that's what they making everything at. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of stuff came from. So I used to be fresh in middle school with the throwbacks because I used to get my stuff from Korea. So when I get around my cousin, my brothers say they got it, you know, we wear the same size shoes. So I'm like, man, shoot, let me get them shoes. I'll let you get this throwback. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. And it's like, all right, cool. Guess what we created? We created a system of exchange where the things that we exchanged was valuable to us. And a lot of us do that nowadays. It could be whatever. Bro, let me get that couch for that TV or whatever it is. All right, like, boom. You know what I mean? Look, you know, people at different restaurants. Hey, you give me a meal. You come down the street, I get you a meal. You know what I'm saying? You come and get these meals, I get you an oil change on the house. So that's people creating some type of value or whatever they got. You know, whether you want to say that's bartering, and sometimes it's actually, boom, that's what it is. It's things that's things that we deem as money. You know what I'm saying? Or that we can exchange value for, an exchange of currency. All right. Let me not rant too long on this. I didn't mean to make this video long because I'm going to get to what y'all want to see in a minute. All right. But I got to go over this stuff for my people. All right. Now let's talk about fiat money. I'm not, because I can break this down a little further, but let's just talk about fiat money. All right. Inconvertible paper money made legal tender by a government decree. What the heck? What? Inconvertible paper money made legal tender by a government decree. What? All right. So let's go down. Look in this little box right here. All right. Fiat money is a currency established as money, often by government regulation, but that does not have intrinsic value. Fiat money does not have used value and has value only because a government maintains its value or because parties engaged in an exchange agree on its value. Parties engaging in exchange agree on its value. So that means when we out here exchanging monopoly money and we deem it valuable, it's going to be valuable. Okay? All right? So, boom. You got that there, because we can break this down further and to be more honest with you. Anytime you come across words you think you know, but look up those words in the sentence as well. Then it gives you more and more and more insight on things like that. So look, money definition, fiat money definition. Guess what? The little green dollar bills you're seeing is fiat money. Guess what? This is all imaginary stuff. This stuff is only, it's like monopoly money, but we just doing it in so-called real life. Now let's get into fintech definition so we can get into how you can get to the new money. But if you only want to deal in Federal Reserve notes, then guess what? You have all the rights and to do whatever you want to do. Okay, because I am not a fiduciary. I am not an accountant. I am not an attorney. And hell, you know what? I don't even know what I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I'm just learning. I'm just going crazy over here looking at these definitions, and maybe somebody going crazy with me. All right. Fintech, computer programs and other technologies used to support or enable banking and financial services. All right, let's go down to what Wikipedia has to say. Financial technology is the technology and innovation that aims to compete with traditional financial methods in the delivery of financial services. It is an emerging industry that uses technology to improve activities in finance. Okay, now, with that being said, all right, we went from a realm of dealing with commodity money, which I did not look that up right now. I'm not going to go too far on all that. But you seen what the definition of money was. You seen what fiat money is. All right. And so now you kind of starting to formulate. Guess what? We went from a period of time, like I say, bartering, commodity money, gold, silver. Now the money's not backed by anything. Now it's fiat. It's fiat money. And then you get to a point where you realize, what is a check? What is credit? What is a debit card? And you realize all these things are really digital monies, but it's not based off of anything but a computer system and the belief that this stuff is valuable. Okay, but what happened when, I remember when I see somebody writing a check recently, I'm like, man, people still write checks. But imagine, when debit cards came, people didn't want to write a check, but all a debit card is a digital checkbook. You ain't got to write the check and keep the notes because the debit card do all that for you. You understand what I'm saying? So that is your digital check. And then you got a credit card. What the hell is credit? got credit bureaus. You learn the system, you get acclimated to the system, and you pivot and move with the system. Or you can let the system run you over because you don't have no understanding of it. All right. So let's talk about how you can get up to $10,000 of the new money. All right. But if you don't want to deal with the new money or the new credit, you ain't got to. All right. Just sit around and see what happens. OK, because I don't know. I'm just trying to move with the wave. All right. So let's talk about the Tomo credit. Let's look. The credit card of tomorrow. All right. So is it Tomo or Tomo? You know, I mess up a name. All right. We will never pull your credit. Get pre-approved to see if you're eligible. All right. Enter your email. All right. No interest or fees. No credit history required. Earn up to 1% cash back. Credit limit $100 to $10,000. Interest rates none. Fees none. Cash back 1%. Minimum credit score none. Okay. Okay, did I miss the boom? Member FDIC. Your money is FDIC insured with us. All right. Up to $10,000 credit limit. No credit check to apply. We approach credit differently. The credit system today is outdated and broken. So we decided to take a whole new approach to credit. We want you to be a part of it. All right. So you can read all of this stuff here and go ahead, you know, and if you choose to do so. All right. Get in tune with places like this because these are fintechs that are giving credit out based upon your relationship with them and the monies that's, you know, moving around in your bank account. It's not about how good your credit score is. And they report too. They report too, I believe. But it ain't about how good your credit score is. But it's more or less about the circulation of currency. All right, the circulation of currency. You know what I'm saying? So things that you need to look into. And I start posting more videos about these fintechs, but this is one that, hey, get in tune and get lined up with it. All right. Because you can see that you can get monies. All right. There's a few more, and I don't really been talking about it, but I'm going to talk about them for y'all just to show that these fintechs is up and coming and popping. All right. But if you're going to try to get on this bandwagon late, all right, and you know when the masses get on it, guess who like to abuse stuff when they figure it out? Okay. But so, you know, just, hey, if you're going to move with it, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you do what you want to do because you do it for you. Don't do it because, hey, I seen him on Too Smart to Be Broke. Nah, don't even look. Don't even do that. Go on, you do your own due diligence. Go look up some more fintechs. Go look up the Tomo credit card and see if you want to do it. Don't do it because I said do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying do what you want to do, but I can show you the definition of money, the definition of fiat money, the definition of fintechs, and, you know, I've been on the cryptocurrencies, other things like that. But this card right here, all right, you could get approved for 100. 500, 1,000. You could not get approved. Who knows? But it's not a hard pull on your credit. And there's several other ones. I'll do some videos later. But it's time for y'all to lock in, man. The time is right now for people to stop playing with themselves and go on tap into this information. It's right here in front of your nose, in front of your face. Okay? Financial technologies. You're familiar with PayPal. You're familiar with Stripe and Square. You're familiar with Cash App. Why is it that Cash App is so popular? You can send money to and from people digitally. All right. Now they got it to where you can send Bitcoin, but people are weird. Realize that this is a PayPal. All these people now are getting into Bitcoin. Well, that's just the first leg of it. That's just the first little stint of it. Because the fact that you're so comfortable sending digital money with Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, and now these people are moving into cryptocurrencies, now you're scared to get into it. You're unsure about it. You be unsure about it, okay? Or you can educate yourself and get acclimated and move with this wave because it's 2020. We ain't in 1972, all right? I'll see y'all next time. Peace.